Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to Mercedes-Benz Stadium in downtown Atlanta. This is the Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the UNLV Rebels, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the USC Trojans. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here in the booth with Kirk Hermstreet. Time to find out who's going to be moving. In the college football playoff. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. So UNLV's offense comes onto the field for the first time today. This is going to be a tremendous showdown. Strength versus strength. This quarterback's having a monster year, but this is a high-powered defense, the best he's seen. Can't wait to see what happens, Kurt.
Yeah, Chris, this is going to be what you really hope to see is this quarterback who can do it all. Can he deal with the intense pressure that this defense is going to put on him? Talking to the defensive coordinator this week, they feel that they can really rattle the quarterback by putting a lot of pressure on him, giving him a lot of different looks. Let's see how it plays out.
Handoff here from the shot. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Boy, great job by this defense on this second down run. Just stonewalled him at the line of scrimmage. Now they get a chance to really pressure the quarterback here, try to get off the field.
Big moment early in this playoff game. They face a third down on the opening drive. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. The receiver makes the catch. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday at our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
They've got this drive going now. They'll be near midfield with a first down. The Sultan are able to bring him down quickly.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. looking to set up a screen pass here. Good job of the defense to fight. So that screen could be short on the first down marker. Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Quarterback delivers quickly, a receiver on the screen. Gain enough to set up first down now at the 39.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big third down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. Now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
And just a short gain this time. We're able to get him down.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Oh, it's picked off. What a play. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Trojans. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment.
Chris, what a turn of events here. 1 second, you're in field goal range as an offense. The next, the defense is running back an interception for a score. You're looking at a 10-point swing and a momentum change.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. Here comes the Rebels offense back out on the field. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly mistake last time, a pick 6. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Using his legs, it's Duke. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Grab down the middle. It's Peters. An effective play. Good for a first down at the 35.
Chris, man, I have no idea how you let that guy get that open. You know for a fact, all week long, in fact, they brought it up in our meetings yesterday, that they've got to stop this receiver, and then you lose track of him. They're lucky that didn't go as a touchdown.
Getting set. Here's second down. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. They don't block the defensive end. He'll show some quickness for getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
He's found some room at the 45. They get it down, and the game moves the ball to the plus 40.
Now we're starting to see this this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on third down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
And that run produces a decent gain.
That's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Second down, we're going to throw it. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Tough running there. Breaks a tackle, picks up the first down.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Talking about quickness, that play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
And there's the handoff. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Things just appear to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. Delivers quickly to the left side. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Not much on the return, but he hurt the thing. The takeaway snuffs out the scoring threat. Big play. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Fires it to the wideout. And that one's picked off. What a play. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Well, they're rewarded for going to this nickel package, getting more awareness on the field with that fifth defensive back, and a nice job of coming up with this interception.
The UNLV offense back out on the field now. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Takes the handoff. It's Duke. Going absolutely nowhere after the loss of the play.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's fourth down.
The quarterback had a lot of time to evaluate this defense, and most of his reads downfield appeared to be taken away, so he checks it down to his running back. And how about the way this defense just runs to the... to keep him short of that first down. Great job by the D.
Needs a completion here on 4th down. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least a field goal. They got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
This should be the last play of the quarter coming up. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Oh, they've got it behind the line. A tackle for loss to conclude the first quarter of play. And it's USC in front, Kirk, as we break for the quarter. We've reached the end of 1 in this quest to move 1 step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. They've had the break to talk about it. Now we begin the quarter with the offense set up 2nd and goal. From the shotgun, drops back. Touchdown, Rebels, as they fight back here in this playoff game.
Boy, the quarterback put that ball right where he could give his receiver a chance, and what an effort by that receiver to lay out, come up with that touchdown.
Extra point knocked right down the middle. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception in the very first play of the last possession. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the ball. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
I thought the strong safety did a really good job of disguising the blitz, waiting to the last possible moment, and then the snap of the ball, catching the offensive line off guard. Nobody saw him. He gets home free and comes up with a sack.
So from the 18-yard line, it's 2nd and long. Running out of time in the pocket. And he just throws the ball away there. Nobody open. Excellent coverage. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Pressure is coming. He cannot escape. It's a sack. The Trojans will line up to kick it away.
They just felt that one coming. 3rd down and long. Those defensive linemen are in that sprinter stance. They know the offense is going to have to throw. Great job of using that athletic ability and speed to get after the quarterback to come up with that sack.
Comes the UNLV offense back out there. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin from their 47. On the shotgun, it's handoff. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Backs line up on either side of the quarterback. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Looking for the wide out. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They finally make the tackle, but he gets all the way to the 14.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
All of a sudden, that one explosive play has set the offense up inside the red zone. Hand off to the right side. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it can be a long day.
Coming to the line on 2nd down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Over the middle, it's Fowler. Tackle at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now. So here we go, 3rd down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. Quarterback will throw it off the run pass option. strong game by this quarterback.
What a tough matchup for this defense down inside the 5-yard line against a big tight end. You're so worried about a slant or maybe a fade to the receivers, and instead they go to the big man and he makes you pay.
USC 7.
He'll bring it out from his end zone. And he stopped with the 18. The returner tried to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Breaks a tackle on the play. Makes a decent gain.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain. Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short on the 27. Trying to convert with a sneak. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage. And the Trojans come to the line to start a first set of downs. Keeping it on the ground here. Jukes to get free.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
That game makes it 2nd and medium. Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. The quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. And the gain just good enough for a first down. And the Trojans will try to keep this drive moving. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Snags the quick throw. And that play moves the ball across midfield. First down now from the 42. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Caught over the middle.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice game.
From the shotgun, an inside handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line scrimmage.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
It's 3rd down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Caught behind the line. It's Wormley. He's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down. It's a field goal attempt coming up now. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. And it's still a 4-point margin after the miss.
Oh, off the upright there. Boy, he hit it clean. It was end over end. I thought it had a real chance, and the ball just kind of kept moving on him, and then doink, right off the upright.
He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards. I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
That's a nice tackle. Senior. 3rd down coming up after that running play. It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half. Important third down play coming up. Can he get there on the ground? He's going to lose ground on the run, and now it brings up fourth down. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. Two in their own territory. Coach shows no hesitation. The offense is on the field. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
There you go, defense. Much better job of affecting the quarterback. This guy's already thrown a couple touchdown passes. That time, no chance at all to get his feet set. Nice job of pressuring him. And
caught way downfield for a huge gain. Tackled all the way down to the 25-yard line. Suddenly, they're in great position to get points. Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Quick throw to the flat. It's a screen. He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be first down yardage. Seventh play of the drive coming up. And the senior quarterback puts a little bit too much on the throw.
that ball just seemed to sail on it. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure works. Met kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. So they settle for 3, and now the kickoff. We'll see if the opposing offense has enough time to answer before halftime. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the USC offense is back out on the field. Let's see what they do here in the final minute of the half. Try to get aggressive and cut into this lead, or play it safe. The first play of the drive now on the 25. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's second and short. Maybe an opportunity for him to take a shot here. Come to the line for second down and very short now. Looking for a man. Grab down the middle. It's Wormley. And that is a first down gain. Moves the ball to the 40. And the Trojans come up to the line in a hurry up. First down. Looking to throw the football. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39.
Well, the receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver. Gets the separation. And at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
It's complete on the crossing route. And a nice first down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker. And the field goal unit, for some reason, is on the field. It is second down. I'm not sure if the coaching staff is confused over that. He was successful with his last kick. This one, though, from 46 yards away. And they'll kick it off to begin the second half. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee, and the bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Trojans' offense is back out on the field. Emphasis here on cutting down on turnovers, a couple of them in the first half, and that's why they're trailing. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Second down after that previous play. Offense looking to throw the ball. He makes the grab. They stop out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
They're going to pick up a first down. Nice catch, but even a better throw to show that accuracy and efficiency from that quarterback spot. And my gosh, they have so many great quarterbacks over the years that played at USC. Go back to Carson Palmer the year he won the Heisman. What a brilliant career he had for the men of Troy. Matt Leinart, think back to those Norm Chow offenses and the championships that Matt Leinart won. And, of course, more recently, Caleb Williams for Lincoln Riley, running and throwing and making throws just like that.
And he finds his tight end for the catch. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. Completion makes it second and short. Quarterback still with the football. In the clear at the 25. They bring him down, but that's enough to lead this offense into the red zone in the first half of 17. The Trojans starting a new series here on 1st and 10.
This offense does such a great job of putting the threat of the quarterback and the running back on this defense. It puts the defense in a tough spot because it's really hard to take both away. This time, the quarterback gets out and shows you the speed he has as well.
And the Trojans line it up with 1st and goal. He's looking to throw. Caught near the goal line. And he steps out of bounds just short of the end zone. Couldn't quite get there. Second down and goal upcoming. Trying for the touchdown on the right side. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
What a great job there by the defense, reading that play, pursuing the football. Nice loss of yardage there on second and goal. Now it's 3rd and goal for the offense.
He's running out of time here. He just throws that one away. Took a big shot, but avoids the sack. So on 4th down now, out comes the field goal unit. It was on target the first time. This is a chip shot from this 23 yards out. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Here comes the Rebels offense back out on the field. Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. And looking to throw now on 1st down. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a 1st down. Handoff from the shotgun. He's brought down out at the 46.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Quick throw to his receiver. Over the middle. It's Fowler. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws. They are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. Offense lines up. This is the 7th play now in this drive. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They finally bring him down, but the offense set it now. First down from the 15.
What a drive by this offense. Another big gain, and look at the defense. Huffing and puffing, hands on their hips. This offense is wearing them down both mentally.
Has it back to the end zone. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Rebels.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
And he knocks the PA team right down the middle.
USC 13.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Grab down the middle. It's Harris. It's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Caught near the sticks. It's Wormley. They bring it down to the 38, but that's good enough for a first down. And now from the pistol formation. Off the play fake on first down. Quick throw complete to the tight end.
This is why running the football is so important. Run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. A change of direction. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
Looking to throw it on first down. Took contact on the throw. Oh, what a grab! He made the stop, but a big play moves the ball to the red zone.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, man, puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
Lets it fly to the wideout. Touchdown, Southern Cal. Good connection there for 6 points. Now they'll empty the backfield on this 2-point conversion. That's the kind of execution that's built on the practice field for very precise pitching catch for a touchdown.
Now, when we were out of practice, one thing that really stood out to me about this receiver was his ability to separate with his route running ability. You could see that right there on game day and how that shows up for a touchdown.
They'll return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Time for one more play here in the quarter. And the single back takes the handoff. Nowhere to go in this one. That's the end of 3. The final quarter coming up. Well, Kirk, it's UNLV with the lead now. As we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. Throwing off play action. And it's incomplete. And offensive pressure affected his throw that time.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
After the incompletion, they have to try to convert here on 3rd and 9. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Makes the grab. It's Peters. You get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
Oh, that one really hurts for this defense. They get these guys to 3rd down, a chance to maybe get them off the field, and they give up the first down late in the game. The clock will continue to roll.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. They make the stop, but not before he moves the football across midfield. First down to the 48.
I just continue to be in awe of this offense. Even with the lead, these guys are going to play for 60 minutes. They do not let up. Here they are. Typically, you want to run the football here to work the clock, but these guys stick to the game plan and keep throwing the football, trying to get more yards.
Here's the second down play. That now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Throws it to the right. Oh, he makes the catch. They get him to the ground, but it's first down now at the 28. New set of downs for the offense. First and 10. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out.
Now I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Catch made by the tight end. They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal yardage to the 9.
Just much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
Grab behind the line, it's Peters. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards. A solid first down gain sets the ball up close to the goal line, and they finish it off here on second and goal. The running back has been busy today, but not much to show for it. Defense all over him again.
What a job at the line of scrimmage by this defense. Looked like a no-brainer. Second and short, easy first down. No. Deny. Stop. Bring up third down.
They try to sneak it for the first. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, UNLV.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
31, USC.
He's got it inside the 15. Stopped at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. On first and 10, looking to throw. Makes a quick grab. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
It's a nice completion there, Chris. This possession at this point in the game is critical for them. They've got to focus on putting points on the board right now to make this a one-possession game.
Receiver makes the grab, and the defense swarms not much of a gain on that conversion. So from the 28-yard line, it's a third and manageable here. Out of the gun now on third down. Swarm for the pass rush. A sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on fourth down. Looking for a receiver. He finds the running back for a fourth down catch. They've got him, but he easily makes the first down. This drive keeps going. The Trojans will crank up the tempo.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Had been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one.
Oh, the pass rush gets home. Here they come on third and long, trying to overcome that sack they gave up earlier.
Well, you talk about blowing a play up. What a job by this defense. That is a big-time loss from the sack. But look at the offense. They're keeping the tempo going. I'm surprised.
The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. A deep shot to the right. And it's incomplete to end the drive. A turnover on downs here in the late stages of this game. The UNLV offense back out on the field now. What's the call here? The drive begins with excellent field position. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Screen to the receiver in the flat. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Grinding away with a running game. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, handoff inside. And they'll stop him short of the line of gain. A gain sets up a 3rd down play. Send the back in motion. 3rd down, out of the shotgun. Cannot connect, incomplete, and now 4th down. So now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit. And that one's straight down the middle. And they add to their lead. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Makes the grab. It's Wormley. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. A deep shot right down the middle. The catch is made for a huge pickup. He takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, USC.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You give the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
That's the last thing you want to do as a defense, trying to hold the lead late in the game. Undisciplined penalty. Now they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. And they've got him back there for a loss of 8. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Nowhere to run up the middle. They'll head to the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to work the clock and preserve this lead. Playoff game on the line here. Can the offense play keep away and secure the victory? Short connection to the tight end here. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Playoff rhythm's coming down to the final 2 minutes here. Offense looking to keep the football and secure the win. The shotgun running play call. Only gets a couple of yards there. It'll bring up 4th down. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Leading here late in the game, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to keep possession and stretch the lead. He's got it, enough for a 1st down. They got him down, but that 1st down should be enough to move them into the next round of the playoff. Ball is snapped, and the quarterback will just take a knee. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to wrap it up. The loser starts the offseason.